Haley, and today I have one of those videos that is definitely more fun for the viewer to hear about than it is for me to talk about and relive. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my hair horror story experience of when I got ombre. And super quickly before I get into this video, make sure to subscribe down below if you have not already. Turn on the bell for notifications so you get notified whenever I upload so you don't miss a video. I am now switching my uploading date to Saturdays at 10 a.m. when this video is posted, so look out for new videos then. With all that said, now we can hop right into the story time. Please bear with me throughout the story because I have been up since 4 a.m. and I am so tired. It's like 2 p.m. and I'm in that point where I'm just trying to push through till the evening, so yeah, if I'm really just like all over the place, that's why. Well, this story takes place in August 2016. I've always wanted to do something to my hair, but I always thought ombre hair was super cute, but I never really thought that I would be able to pull off ombre hair, but eventually I convinced myself this is cute, I should just go for it, I'll be able to pull it off, it will look good. So I go to a hairstylist who was kind of recommended to me, I guess, and I go in for like a consultation so she can evaluate what I'm doing and just basically okay it. I go in for this consultation, I have inspiration pictures of ombre. Really quickly, I will put a definition of ombre on the screen right here, right now. It's something along the lines of shades that gradient and fade into each other. It's gradient and fading, it's not a solid line. Just putting that point across first of all. So I go in, show inspiration pictures, and she okays it. So then we book an appointment for a week after the consultation. Jenna comes with me to the appointment to actually get my hair dyed ombre, or more like not dyed, more like bleached. So I go in and then the whole process is seeming okay. This took about 2 to 3 hours, I don't remember. I didn't really pay too much attention to what was going on until I got to the sink. When I was in the sink, I was sitting there for a while they were like letting my hair tone or something, I don't remember. And then I realized I had 2 bright blonde streaks here. It wasn't like I had highlights or something and it was fading into something and it was like, you know, with the hair like trying to make it gradient. No, it was just 2 blonde streaks, just 2 lines right there. Pictures on the screen throughout this video of anything that's relevant. But yeah, so that's my first like red flag. I was like, but I was like, okay, it's wet, it will probably look fine, it just looks harsher now. So then eventually comes to the point where they're drying, getting my hair ready, I guess, for it to be finished. And so they're blow drying and all that, and then I got the first glimpse of the blonde. I was just like, wow, this is a lot of blonde, because I wasn't used to it because my hair was so dark. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just get used to it, blah, blah, blah. But I already felt like kind of like tears forming into my eyes because I was like, oh my gosh, will I hate this? Will I regret this? But I was like, I'm probably just in shock because it's so much blonde and I have dark hair. Then it goes on and I get out of the hair salon and I get my first little glimpse at my new hair. I will put pictures on the screen, but basically my hair had a straight, harsh line. Ombre is gradient, ombre is fading. I understand that it's not going to be a perfect line. I really do get that. But it's not gonna be if you go to a place and pay $200 to get it done. It's not gonna be a straight across brown blonde line. Basically, I really hated it. I thought I looked so dumb. But I was contemplating on, do I go and get it fixed? Am I over it? What do? I don't want to offend the hairstylist by her not thinking I didn't like it or whatever. But eventually I was like, whatever, I'll just curl it, because curls, they couldn't hide the line obviously, but they would make it blend better. But it still did not blend well because it was a freaking line. But so I curled my hair and I decided in October that I was just gonna dye it over. But of course, I'm not a hairstylist. I also, if you guys do not know this, since 6th grade I've been cutting my own hair, like, because I just trim it every once in a while. So I've just been cutting my own hair because I've had so many disasters in the hair industry. I just really don't trust hairstylists at all, because one time, I've had many stories, but one of them basically being my hair was like past boob length, you know. And then I asked for it to be cut to the like length it is right now, and the hairstylist cut it to here. And I've had many experiences like that, and then also since I have thick hair, stylists are always like, you need layers, and I'm like, I don't want layers, like, please don't give me layers, and they'll still give me layers, and I'm just like, basically I've sworn off going to get my hair cut from places, so I was like, okay, if I can cut my own hair, why can't I dye my own hair too? So obviously since I'm not a real hairstylist, I couldn't color match the brown hair dye correctly or like super precisely. So I get a brown, and it at first wasn't too much of a difference, and it looked like more like ombre than when my hair was actually ombre. But so then eventually this dye fades. You can see it in my winter morning routine video, but my hair was such an ugly color that didn't blend well and it looked terrible. But so then I was like, okay, I have to dye over it again. It said this dye also was supposed to last for 8 weeks, and it would only last for like 6 weeks each time. So then in December, I dye over it again. I use a really dark brown, and this brown is just slightly darker than my natural hair, like just slight enough that you could barely even tell that it was darker, but I dig this. I thought it was great. But then recently, again, about last weekend, I think, after the Women's March, I re-dyed my hair again to a dark brown. And basically, my hair has been through bleaching, immense heat damage from having to curl it to hide the ombre for I don't know how many months, like at least once a week usually, and then also re-dyeing it 3 times with dark brown hair dye. So the bottom of my hair was completely dead. This week, my friend Natalie was like talking about how she's cutting her hair. She has really long hair. She's doing it actually right after I filmed this video. I'm going with her. But I was like, okay, maybe I should cut my hair. And you can't see how short my hair is like in this video, but like if you compare it to my last video, I cut off a bit of hair. Basically, I toyed with the idea and I was like, my hair is damaged enough, I'm gonna cut my own hair. So I have some clips right here of like live footage of me cutting my hair and more explanation why. So if you wanna see that, here that is. Hey guys, this is a very, very impromptu video and my battery is flashing, but basically, if you cannot see, I don't wear my hair straightened that often, but right now it's straightened because as you can see, my hair has gotten quite long. It's past boob length right now, which for me is my longest it normally gets. I've decided to cut my hair into like a lob, and I cut my own hair. I can make a whole different video on this if you guys want to see, but I'm gonna curl it before I cut it because I wear my hair curling most of the time, so I don't want to get it too short because I'm gonna curl it afterwards anyways. I think I'm gonna go to about here, which is quite a bit because it goes from being like medium long to like definitely short. And I've always like fooled around with the idea of doing this, but I never actually done it. So I think hair grows, I should do it, and I can find out if I hate it now, I never have to do it again. It will grow out by seeing your pictures and everything. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for it tonight, and I thought I would film it. So here is gonna be my before shots. I'm first gonna do just this little bit to make sure I'm not doing it too short, and I don't like totally hate myself, so yeah. God. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I feel about this. So I still have to even it out a lot because this side is longer than this side, and this side is just completely like a lot of it is uneven, but yeah, it's short and I kind of really love it. Okay guys, quick update in case any of you were really truly invested and cared to know. I cut it like another inch shorter, if you can tell. I don't know in the video if you could tell how short it is, but like it's pretty short. Yeah, so I just cut it another inch and then tried to even the sides out a bit. If you want a whole routine on cutting my own hair and tips and tricks and stuff like that, I will do that, just let me know. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Here's the final like after shots. As from those clips, you could see that my hair was about, oh my gosh, I don't want to stand up, but my hair was from about here. Yeah, it was like here, and now if I'm like sitting straight up, it was like that much. So like 4 to 5 inches were cut off of my hair, sheerly just because ombre damage and everything, and I was just like, I am done. So I had to cut off a bunch of hair because of that, and I still might go a little shorter actually just because I dig the whole like shorter hair. It's such a pain in the butt to have my hair bleached into a harsh line that I paid a lot of money for, and then have to re-dye it multiple times, having that dye fade, and then also having to use heat on it to hide that there was a freaking line in the back of my head, because the first time I dyed the hair brown, you could still see the ombre line. And that is the mess of a story that my poor hair has been through. If you want, literally, I could do a compilation on all the times that hairstylists have messed up my hair and all the really bad haircuts I've gotten. Like honestly, just if this video gets 30 thumbs up, I will do that. If you guys enjoyed hearing about my miserable hair stories, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe it down below if you have not already. And so you don't miss any more uploads, make sure to hit the little bell for notifications. And comment down below your worst haircut or hair story. I would love to know, so I know that I am not alone in the misfortune of the hair industry. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!